The signal repeated every 30 seconds. 3 pulses. Pause. 3 pulses. Pause. In the underground monitoring facility, the analysts stared at the scrolling data as computers struggled to categorize the anomaly. Director Halvorsen folded his arms. Run pattern analysis. We already did, sir, the technician said. And? It's not random noise. The man turned his screen toward the director. It's structured. Naomi had already reached the same conclusion. Her servers were processing the signal data Elias had forwarded from the Antarctic monitoring network. The waveform pulsed rhythmically across her screen. 3, 3, 3, she murmured. Elias watched quietly from his office in Seville. That pattern should be familiar. Naomi nodded slowly. Yes. Her fingers moved across the keyboard, converting the signal into digital intervals. Dots, dashes, dots. She froze. Elias. Yes. It's Morse code. He leaned closer. What does it say? Naomi ran the translation. The computer printed the result across her screen. A single word appeared. Archivist. Naomi felt a cold shiver run through her. That's not possible. What is it? Elias asked. It addressed me. How? The message says, Archivist. Elias frowned. That could be coincidence. Naomi shook her head slowly. No. She opened another archive. The queue posts again. One message stood out now in a way it hadn't before. The Archivist will preserve the path, Naomi whispered. They knew. Elias nodded slowly. The future researchers, yes. They expected someone like you to find the instructions. Halvorsen's phone rang. He answered immediately. Director. The voice on the other end belonged to a NASA liaison officer. Director Halvorsen, we've detected the same signal your team is analyzing. That's not surprising, but that's not why I'm calling. Halvorsen's expression darkened. Go on. The signal isn't strongest at the Antarctic monitoring stations. Where is it strongest? The answer came with quiet astonishment. The moon. Halvorsen blinked. The moon? Yes. Our Artemis lunar station detected the signal nearly 40% stronger than any Earth sensor. Halvorsen turned slowly toward the giant screen displaying Antarctica. Explain. The scientist continued. Whatever the fracture is doing to space-time, it's distorting signals across Earth. But the moon is outside most of the interference. Halvorsen understood instantly. The moon is a stable observation point. Yes. And Artemis already has astronauts there. Naomi's screen flickered again. Another portion of the signal appeared. Longer this time. More complex. Elias watched the waveform carefully. This is not just a signal. What do you mean? Naomi asked. It's increasing. Naomi converted the pulses again. The Morse output appeared slowly. 2 words. Artemis node. Naomi stared at the screen. The moon. Elias nodded. The Artemis missions. Naomi opened another document from the Future Timeline archive. One she had overlooked earlier. A classified scientific report dated 2033. She read the title aloud. Lunar Stabilization Array Artemis Station. Elias frowned. What is that? Naomi scrolled. The moon base becomes part of the lock system. How? The report says the Artemis program eventually installs something colder. She stopped reading. Timeline anchor. Elias leaned back slowly. That explains why the signal is strongest there. The moon is stable. Yes. Naomi whispered. It's the only place where the fracture can't distort reality. Deep beneath the ice, the fracture widened again. The signal pulsed outward through space-time. Stronger now. More deliberate. More focused. And somewhere far above Earth. On on the quiet gray plains of the moon. The Artemis station received the message clearly. Commander Lena Volkov floated near the observation window of the lunar habitat. Earth hung in the black sky like a fragile blue lantern. Behind her, the communications console beeped again. Another signal packet. She frowned. That's the fourth one. Her crewmate looked up from the monitor. What does it say? Volkov read the decoded message slowly. Her expression changed. That's strange. What? She turned the screen toward him. The translated signal displayed only 3 words. Find the Archivist. Naomi stared at the signal log. Her hands were suddenly cold. Elias. Yes. The signal isn't random. No. It's calling for someone. Elias already knew the answer. Yes. Naomi swallowed. It's calling for me. Outside, the clouds parted slightly. Moonlight spilled across Naomi's desk. And somewhere on the lunar surface, the Artemis crew began searching Earth for the person the signal was calling. The Archivist.